In the golden age of travel, at the beginning of the last century, posters were commissioned to lure passengers to explore different parts of the country and different parts of the world. Now, stations in the Darent Valley in Kent are repeating that trick by creating their own posters to attract visitors. The artwork harks back to the steam train era, but also encourages people to leave their cars at home. Sarah Smith has been finding out more.
Sometimes the fastest train isn't the one you want. Instead, consider a meander through the towns and villages of the Darent Valley, from Sevenoaks to Swanley, stopping at every stop. That's what artist Kit Boyd did when he was commissioned to create posters for every station, to give people a glimpse of what they might find there.
Okay, so this is St Bartholomew's Church there. I wanted to bring out something that would be known by the local people and they'd recognise their own town or village in the posters, and also attract people to visiting those towns and villages because, you know, this is the main train line down from Blackfriars, straight from central London, and yet people don't really stop off unless they have to. But actually there's so many things to see.
In Otford, you can take a stroll to the duck pond, admire their duck house. In Shoreham, wander past the stream you've seen in the artwork.
Rather like the posters of the 1920s and 30s that were commissioned by the railways, we're trying to inspire people with the imagery. So they'll see a beautiful painting of Shoreham or Eynsford or Otford and think, that's where I want to go.
If you're a commuter on the 718 from Sevenoaks, it might be hard to evoke the golden age of travel. But this is about enjoying the railways again and using them to discover this corner of Kent.
The journey along this railway is absolutely stunning. Certainly you see the Eynsford viaduct and you're going through the Darent Valley. That is part of people's everyday commute, but it doesn't have to be part of your commute as well. It can be part of the leisure time.
In the Sevenoaks poster, along with the deer in the shadow of Knowle House, is a figure.
That's Orlando from Virginia Woolf's book, and she based Orlando on Knowle House.
The one blight on this landscape, the cars. With this journey, you can leave them behind.
There's no need to have the car. You can come, a marvellous train ride down here, beautiful train ride. You can look out of the window, you can bring the children. If you're not very able to walk, you can still have a lovely day out.
There are so many details when you take a moment to really look at these posters. It's hoped they'll tempt people from across the southeast, across the country, to come here and find the stories behind them. Sarah Smith, BBC South East Today, the Darent Valley.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Now, if she's not a national